Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. Today, I've got my son here with me, and we're gonna do a little Q&A. Bloopers. Are you doing the Jeopardy music? Road.
Wow.
Because you're my child. Oh, don't be doing that. Okay, so today I asked on Instagram and over on YouTube for any questions that y'all had for either me or my son or both of us, and we got a lot of questions really fast. Like, let's see if I can show you. So like, we got a lot of questions. So we're gonna try and get through most of these. I don't know that we'll be able to answer them all, and there are a few that are repeats, so that helps too, but we're gonna start with the ones from Instagram first. All right, so the first question came from my sweet friend Kelsey on Instagram. And Kelsey said, what is his favorite subject in school? And does he have an idea of a job he might want to do one day?
I'm going to have to say my favorite subject is going to be, social studies. And I think I'm going to be a musician when I grow up.
I love that. He loves music, y'all. Like, loves it. So that's really cool. I like that you love music like your mama does. All right, the next person is Rebecca over on Instagram. She said, what time do you wake up and go to bed to stay productive each day? It varies. I wish I would say that I stayed on a schedule better, but lately my husband and I have been going to bed a lot earlier, like between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, and that's allowed me to be able to get up a lot earlier and then, of course, be more productive throughout the day earlier. So, all right, the next question is from Life with Lisa on YouTube. She said, this is for Cole. What do you like best about schooling at home? We homeschool too.
I think what I like best is the flexibility that you get to have, choosing what lessons you do, at what time, taking breaks in between. So I think the flexibility is what I like the best.
That's what I like the best too, buddy. Next question is, why isn't your hubby participating? He just doesn't like to be on camera. He doesn't mind being on camera, like if he's cooking or something like that, but he's just not a camera type of person. So I didn't even ask him, and I'm sure he appreciates that. All right, the next question comes from Heather1881 here on Instagram. She said, what made you decide to homeschool? I never would have just yanked him out of school because he did go to school before we homeschooled. We've only homeschooled in 7th and 8th grade. So I never would have just jerked him out of school, with him kicking and screaming. That's where I'm going to let you kind of come in.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to, go to homeschooling because of all the drama at school, homework. I mean, at home, you're doing homework. So, I mean.
Yeah, he had some drama issues at school, and honestly, he wanted to give it a shot, and he knew he had some friends that had done homeschooling in the past and currently, so that was kind of gave him the interest in it too, and it's really been a blessing. We've really enjoyed it. All right, the next question comes from Michelle Puffenbarger. I'm sorry if I just murdered your name. There goes Grace in the background. She's not to be forgotten, of course. She said, with doing homeschooling, how does he make new friends and meet new teens? Through church. We have a youth group at church. And then he did for a while take
martial arts, and so he had some friends through that. And then he has friends that he does gaming with, like online gaming, things like that. But it's difficult, honestly. I feel like with homeschooling older kids, it's harder. With younger kids, I feel like it's a lot easier. There are more trips and activities and things like that for them. As he's gotten older, it's a little bit tougher. Hair patrol. Oh my gosh. Okay. You done? Okay, Michelle also asked, has homeschooling been difficult? I would say yes and no. In the beginning, it was a big adjustment for sure. There were lots of tears from probably both of us. The first year, the first go round, the second year has been a little bit easier. But I think one of his biggest struggles is just self-discipline and making sure that you get your stuff done in a timely fashion, not taking too many breaks. All right, this next question also came from Michelle, and she said, does Cole have any girlfriends yet? And he does have one girlfriend. It is pretty recent, and we're just going to move on from that. He didn't want to answer that. He said I could answer it, and we're just going to go on. All right, this is another question from Michelle. Michelle had a lot of questions. Where and how did you get Gracie, our cat, and how long have y'all had her? So we got Gracie. She was a rescue. Another couple found her as a kitten, and they had her declawed in the front. They had her spayed, and they were adopting her. But they bred Jack Russell Terriers, and they had never had a cat before. So there was all these very hyper dogs, and then they had Gracie. And it just wasn't a good fit, so they put her, I don't know if y'all remember this. I don't even know if it's still around. It might be. Yahoo had a thing called Free Cycle. I don't know if y'all remember that. This tells you how long ago it was. And my mom, I think, saw Gracie on Free Cycle, and we went and picked her up. We've had her, we got her when Cole was almost a year old. Like, almost a year old.
She's older than me.
We think she's a little bit older than him because we aren't sure. Again, she was a rescue. So we think when he celebrates, like he just celebrated his birthday at 14, we say she's 15. We say that she's a year older than him. We don't really know. She's somewhere in between 14 and 15 probably. All right, so this next question is from Michelle too. I'm going to let you read it.
Do y'all like quinoa?
Do you like quinoa?
What?
And if so, have you ever tried to doing a quinoa chili? No, I have not. Okay, do I like quinoa? Yes, I've tried it once before on like a salad. I had a quinoa salad, and I did like it. I've never attempted to make it at home, obviously, because Cole didn't even know what it was just now, but that's okay. Next question is from Jen Liz Crafty Mama. Where are you from? Where are we from?
We are from Kentucky.
Stop it. We're from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Born and raised. My husband and I are both from the upstate area of South Carolina, and that's where we currently live too, and that's where he was born as well. Next question is, are y'all still going to the gym? No. I need to get back into it. Once I got sick, I got a little bit of a cold. I ended up kind of stopping going because I didn't want to overdo it. And then my husband and I were really trying to go together at first, but our schedules, it's just, he likes to go like around lunchtime, and I don't want to wait that late in the day to get ready. So I just need to go without him, and he just needs to go without me, and we just need to get our butts back in gear. But thanks for asking that question. Maybe that'll make us do it. The next question is from Jesus is My Anchor on Instagram. And
does he play Fortnite?
do you play Fortnite?
Yes and no. I have a love-hate relationship with that game.
He doesn't play it very often.
No.
She also asked me, have you always been a stay-at-home mom? No, I have not always been a stay-at-home mom. It's actually pretty recent. I worked outside of the home, full-time corporate job until he was 7 or so. Yeah. And then I did Mary Kay full-time. I was a sales director with Mary Kay. I did that for about 4.5, 5 years. So I've been, I say just a stay-at-home mom because that's still a job, a full-time job. But I've been a stay-at-home mom now for just a couple of years. She also asked, what do you love about being a stay-at-home mom and what do you hate? I love that I'm here and I'm soaking up this time with him because I only have a few years left with him being at home. I don't know what in the world I'm going to do when he moves out. So I love that I get this time with him. And then my husband works from home as well. I'm not sure if all of y'all realize that. So we're all here all together all the time. So that ties into what do I hate? Not getting any alone time. Hardly ever. We're always together. So I really do soak up any time that I can get alone. But overall, I would just much rather be with my boys anyway. So next question here on Instagram is from Picture Gal. And she said, what's your favorite meal, favorite drink, and favorite show to watch? My favorite meal is probably Thanksgiving dinner. Mainly because at Thanksgiving we have
green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole.
It's the best.
It is the best. See, he is definitely my son. He loves green bean casserole too. That is my favorite food, hands down. What's your favorite meal?
Thanksgiving dinner. That has to be. That has to be. Yeah. Because, yeah, so.
There's just so much food. We're all about some food. My favorite drink is probably, I'm going to say it's a tie between coffee and sweet tea. What's your favorite drink?
It's going to be a tie between Pepsi, Coke, and sweet tea.
Goodness. Well, what's better, Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
No, Coke.
Pepsi is way better.
No.
Than Coke. It has way more, flavor.
No, Coke is so much better.
Coke is just bland.
Y'all comment below, Pepsi or Coke? Are you with Cole or
Pepsi.
with me?
All right,
Coke.
hey, you go for me.
And then favorite show to watch. What was our favorite show to watch for, like, always with you growing up? What was our favorite thing to watch together?
Reba.
We love reruns of Reba. Obviously, it's all reruns now, but Reba is like our favorite show to watch together. Yeah. But my favorite show on TV right now is probably A Million Little Things. All right, the next question is from Poppy Heel 5. Hi, Cole. Are you planning to go to college? If so, which schools are your favorite?
I'm really thinking about one college, and that's Clemson. I've been thinking about their engineering program. So that's something else that I'm really interested in. Working with my hands, engineering. So
he has that mindset, like he would be a really good engineer. So you could be an engineer, and then on the side you could do music too.
Yeah. Well,
or maybe you could lead music at a church or something like that. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this next question. It makes me so happy. Thank you, Kristen, for asking it. Kristen Tolman, 15, asked, do you have any nicknames for Cole? How long do y'all have? All right, so before he was even born, he was Coleslaw. Like, he's Coleslaw.
There's one.
So, you're going to keep count?
Yeah.
Okay, there's Slaw Dog. There's Coca-Cola. There's
Monkey Joe.
Monkey Joe. Angel Food Cake. What's another one?
I know there's more.
I know there are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Pumpkin. He had jaundice when he was born, so he turned kind of orange. We had to take him back to the hospital. I said, he broke. Give me a new model. Pumpkins. Munchkin. Munchie. What else? What are we up to now? 9. There's more.
There has to be.
But we're going to move on. Mickey Bugner asked Cole, how is piano learning coming along?
I think it is coming along pretty fast. I think I'm learning it really fast.
He's very much a natural at it, so he's doing great. And Christy Locklear, she asked Cole, what is the best part about having a parent on YouTube?
You're famous. I'm just kidding. Because you're not famous.
No.
You kind of are famous. You have, like, how many subs?
Around 8,000.
8,000 people that may watch your video.
May watch. Oh my. So what's the best part?
The food.
He really has been enjoying the fact that I've been doing What's for Dinner videos because I've been cooking a whole lot more, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The food. That is such a teenager boy response. Okay. Christy Locklear says, and for you, Mandy, what is the most favorite video you've done so far? I think my most favorite video so far was the cleaning video that I did where my husband did the voiceover. That was pretty stinking funny. We just had a lot of fun with that. So I'm going to go with that one. And then Cardan1326 asked, how does he feel about homeschool? You like it and you don't like it.
Yes.
There's pros and cons for sure, for both. Do y'all participate in a co-op? We do not.
What is that?
Like a other group of homeschoolers.
Yeah.
She says she's seriously considering it, but it cut her off. All right, so she commented on my post on Instagram too to finish up her questions. What material do y'all use to homeschool? I don't do traditional homeschooling, so it's still public school. It's through the Charter District of South Carolina, and it's called Connections Academy. Pretty sure Connections Academy is a nationwide thing for each state, but that's what we use. I didn't feel equipped enough to, maybe if he had started in like kindergarten and we had moved up, then I would have the hang of it. But for him starting homeschooling in 7th grade, I just did not. I went to a homeschooling convention, and I was so overwhelmed I almost cried right there on the spot. So that's why we went with Connections Academy, and it's really been a good transition for us. All right, so Shelly asks, this is my friend Shelly, by the way. She said, Cole, what's one household chore your mom hates or is not super good at? She said, we have to know you aren't perfect at it all. You're making us all look bad. I'm not perfect. So what is a household chore I hate or I'm not super good at? Tread lightly, my friend.
Yeah. One that you hate, I think, laundry.
I don't hate laundry.
It takes for darn ever.
It does take forever. I don't hate laundry. All right, what am I not super good at? Is there anything I'm not super good at that you think? He held up his fingers and was like, oh,
Nothing really.
nothing. I do a pretty good job.
Yeah. I mean, if you'll leave the room, I give them a list of things, but I mean.
I'm editing this. I'll see that.
I'll help you.
I have. My least favorite chore, the chore that I'd probably do less often than I should, Shelly, is cleaning the bathrooms. I hate mainly the showers. I'll do like the sinks and the toilets. Like I don't mind that because it doesn't take much time, but the tub and shower. The next question is from Amy Lynn. She said, does Cole like Minecraft? You used to be really big into Minecraft.
Yes, like that used to be the best game in the world to me. But now, not as much.
Not as much. Mommy of 3 boys says, do you honestly like being homeschooled?
Yes and no. There's a lot of good things. There's a few things you can't really replace with, homeschooling.
Like the social interaction.
Yes.
And, yeah. Mm-hmm. But then again, that leaves out the drama that you talked about earlier too. So, there's pros and cons. There's some days where he's like, okay, no, I'm done with homeschooling. And then other days he's like, oh, I love homeschooling. So, I think you would have that with going to regular school too. Kay Harris asks, Cole, how many years have you done or taken piano lessons?
Not even one. I've done piano for about a year, but lessons
on his own.
Yeah.
Like he got on YouTube and watched things and learned, kind of played around on his own. So he's only been taking lessons for a couple of months now. Vanny 312, Cole, do you want to do traditional school for high school? Possibly.
Yes.
We're looking into that. We're going to be going and touring it's actually the school that he went to before he did homeschool. It's a charter school here in our area, so it's a smaller school. But we're going to go tour the high school portion of it, and we're just going to pray about it and think about it and try and figure out what's going to be best for us. And yeah, so we're thinking about it. Really quickly, one question that we have from my friend Amber, Housewife Glam Life on YouTube. Go check out her channel. She said, as a teenage boy, if you were to give advice to a mom with a younger son, what are some practical ways you feel like your parents have protected you from physical and mental harm without smothering you? Amber, I'm going to answer this, and this is not just my answer. We've kind of talked about this together, but it's hard to put into words, and he's struggling with that, so I told him I'd help him out. Basically, what he told me was that he feels like we haven't given him too many rules. We don't smother him with too many rules, but the rules that we do give him, he feels like are fair. They're well explained, and we explain his consequences if he breaks them, and then we kind of let him do his thing. This is from me. I feel like it's kind of like you pick and choose your battles. Not everything needs to be rule. He needs to have his own freedom to do what it is that he wants to do within reason, of course. Yeah. And then if we tell him there's going to be a consequence, is there a consequence if you break it?
Yeah.
Yep, we always follow through. So I hope that answers that question. And then we had a couple of questions that came in on the YouTube community post that I did. This one's from Sherry Turner. She said, what's your favorite meal that your mom cooks?
Barbecue meatloaf.
You like the barbecue meatloaf the best?
Yes.
That's your favorite?
That's my absolute favorite.
This is news to me. It was on my What's for Dinner this last week or the week before. Barbecue meatloaf is Paula Dean's recipe. It's really good. Okay, so that's his favorite meal. And then the last question today that we're going to answer is from Rish on YouTube. She says, happy belated birthday, Cole.
Thank you.
Do you enjoy online school? I think we've talked that to death. I think your mom is a natural on YouTube. Thank you. But what do you think about your mom being on YouTube?
I think really what I like the best is that she has a hobby that she loves to do. She loves YouTube. And she's really good at it. She's like a natural. So, I mean...
You love me.
Thought you were going to slap me.
And what do we like to do as a family? What do we like to do as a family? We love to eat.
That and drive around the country.
We do like to drive around in the country.
Look at deer.
So we're big foodies. So like when we go on vacation, we plan almost all of our meals before we even go. Not even kidding. We are all about the food. And we love to drive around old country roads and look at like, and graveyards.
Oh, yes.
We love graveyards. We're weird. I think I got to all of the questions. If I missed yours, I did not mean to. I'm sorry if I did. A lot of the questions were kind of repeats of each other, but we enjoyed doing this. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So we may do another one sometime in the future, but thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and comment below and let me know what's your favorite, Pepsi or Coke? Coke.
Hey.
Coke.
I will like your comment. I will go on to that, this video and like your comment.
If you choose Pepsi?
Yes, I will like it. I will.
That's a big deal right there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe and join my YouTube family. And until next time, bye y'all. On is on. So, on. On is on. Okay, I think I...